So for the last 2 years or so, while I've been making YouTube videos, I have had pretty much all the time in the world to be able to go out and make any content or any video that I wanted to make. And that has been a good and a bad thing. It's been good because I've had all the time to be able to go out and create and improve and learn things. It's been bad because I've spent quite a lot of time procrastinating as well. So there's good and bad parts to that. However, now I need to start being a lot stricter with my time because I've gone and got myself a job, a full-time job. So I'm now like, I feel like I'm in the real world. I feel like I'm an adult now, which is a little bit scary, but I'm working full-time. I still want to be making YouTube videos and being creative because that is what I enjoy doing the most. So the question is, can you balance working full-time and a YouTube channel as well? That's one thing that's been worrying me recently and one thing I've been questioning myself, but I think 2 weeks into my new job, after talking to people and doing research and watching videos on other people who do the exact same thing, run a YouTube channel whilst having a full-time job, I've realised that it is possible. You just need to structure your time a little bit more. Just want to talk about that quickly in this video. So about a month ago, I was lucky enough to get myself a full-time job, and that means by the time I finish uni in 3 or 4 months, I know what I'm going to be doing after that time. So for that reason, I'm very excited about it because I was a little bit nervous as to what I would be doing after uni and finishing uni and not having a plan of knowing what I was going to do, if I was going to be working or not. So that side is sorted. What I was a little bit apprehensive about was if I would be able to carry on doing the amount of things I do outside of work, like my YouTube channel. I absolutely love doing this. This is one thing I want to continue doing and continue getting better at. So for me, this is one thing I didn't want a job to get in the way of. So I've been doing a bit of research, figuring out how you can structure your days to be able to get the most out of it and still be creative. And hopefully, if you are in the same situation where you've got something that might be potentially getting in the way of something you want to do, hopefully this will help you realize just how much time you do actually have to be able to go out and do the things you want to do. So I have here an iPad and I'm going to roughly draw out what my day looks like at the moment. So one thing that is certain is we all have 24 hours in a day. It doesn't matter who you are or what you do, we all have 24 hours. So if I draw a little timeline here, and we'll put 12 o'clock or midnight there, and 12 o'clock midnight there, we have 24 hours. I'm gonna put, say, 8 o'clock here, 5 o'clock here, and maybe 10 o'clock here. I'm gonna change my colour. I'm colour between 12 and 8 in blue, and between 10 and 12 in blue, and between 8 and 5 I'm gonna colour in red, and then finally between 5 and 10 in green. Now this might not make sense to you just yet, but hopefully in a second it will. I write sleep here. Now this is not necessarily just sleep, it could be anything, it could be winding down, forgetting about the day and all of that. The red zone here is when I am at work. So I'm gonna write day job. Now I know everyone is at work at different times, people work different schedules, but for me this is my day at the moment, so I'm gonna do this for now. If you work different times, I would highly recommend doing this for yourself, but putting in your different times of when you're available. The green here is my own time. So you can see here that on any one day, I have 5 hours every evening to be able to go and do the things that I want to do. So just by visualizing it like this was a real breath of fresh air, because I spent ages worrying about whether or not I would actually have the time to be able to create and do the things that made me happy. So visualizing it really, really helps. But don't forget that this is only one day. So if you times this by 5, because I work Monday to Friday, you actually have 25 hours every week to be able to go and do the things you want to do. When you're working full time, it's easy to think you're at work all day, you don't have any spare time. Because what is also easy to do is you get in from work, you sit on the sofa, you scroll through Instagram, you play on the PlayStation, you have dinner, and then the day's over, it's 10 o'clock already. But if you structure your time and you write it down and you actually visualize it, it's easy to realize that you do actually have lots of spare time to be able to go and do the things you want to do. And the only reason it wouldn't be possible to go and do those things is if you gave up because you told yourself you didn't have enough time, when in fact you actually do. Again, I know this is completely different for everyone. People do have different amounts of spare time, so I'm not saying this will work for everyone, but if you write it down and you visualize it, you will realize when you do actually have the time. It really does help. So what you can do when you realize where your spare time is you can structure your time across different days. So my main goal at the moment, now I've started my full-time job, I'm 2 weeks in, is I still want to be uploading to YouTube at least once, if not twice a week, every week. Now that sounds like a lot because a lot of work does go into making YouTube videos, but if I just make this smaller, what we can then do is we can then say Monday, write a script for an hour maybe. And then you've still got 4 hours to go and procrastinate and play on the PlayStation and do what you want. Tuesday, record. Wednesday, edit. Thursday, Friday off maybe if you don't want to do anything. Saturday, record a new video, maybe a vlog or something like that. And Sunday, edit a video that you recorded on Saturday. So you can see that there is actually plenty of time to still create 2 videos, and this goes for anything. If you've got another hobby, if you're in a band, if you do a load of artwork, it could be anything, your own hobby, you still have, if you structure your time, plenty of time to go and do it. And that is one thing that has taken me a long time to realise. I didn't realise I'd still have that much time, and visualising it and talking to people and watching other people's videos on how they structure their time to still do the things they want to do has really helped. So hopefully this helps you out if you are in that situation where you do feel like you've got something you want to do and something is starting to get in the way. Maybe it's a job, maybe it's something else, but if you structure your time properly and you want it enough, you will always have time to be able to go and do those things that make you happy and that you want to be doing well into the future. And this for me is one of those. I still want to make YouTube videos, I still want to keep getting better at videography, and I've still got time to do it. Everyone still has the time if you want it enough. So yeah, hopefully that's helped you out. If it has, let me know in the comments, give this video a thumbs up and click that little subscribe button as well. We are very close to 2,000 subscribers, which is just mind-boggling. I don't know how that's happened. Very exciting though, and I can't wait to see what happens in the future on this YouTube channel. Very, very excited about it. So yeah, that's it for this video. If you like what you see in the channel, click the subscribe button, and I shall see you all in another video.